Bro, this all came from you doing too much, bro. Ain't nobody. All right, bro. Dang, you got it, bro. It's not letting me out of the vehicle because I'm in the fucking highway, bro. Bro, I was literally stuck. I had to put help stuck. Oh, well, if you can use it against me, fuck you. Oh, shit, I can't do nothing. I have handcuffs on. I'm getting out of here.
Unit 300 en route above the bridge now.
Yo, this is my first time getting locked up. I thought y'all was just playing with me, bro. Like, y'all literally, like, I'm getting arrested for being on the wrong side of the road. It was fun RPing. You're right. Yeah, my friend sitting next to me said the fact that he has to explain that, you ruined it, bro. So, what that's gonna cost me some bread, or I gotta go to jail, or what? Okay, so my question is, if we're role playing, right? Why is there a cop being arrested technically? Oh, I can do that?
It's not lagging. This thing glitching.
Yo, gang, I just got booked, y'all. This east side got booked. He booked me for being on the wrong side of the road, and I tried to get low on him.
Unit 300, we
Are you
back
still
at
under the
PD.
bridge?
Unit 300, we back at PD.
Yeah, so right now
Unit
I'm
351
trying to
back
work on
at
this
PD.
with, and I'm gonna be straightforward. 9th Street, Unstoppable, FTB, our gang, and we're gonna see who wants to
All right,
join.
so they're like, yo, look, one of my ops in there. Let me get.
Yeah, nah, definitely.
Hey, what's up, Whiskey?
No. Whiskey. Hey man, what's up? Damn, it's been a while. How are you, man?
Oh, you know, just hanging out.
Do you know that Whiskey was the one who did my interview when I joined PD?
No, nice.
I said Whiskey was the one who did my interview when I joined PD. I've
Oh,
been
you
good.
know,
I
living life.
reached an MG and then I left PD actually. To be honest,
Hold on,
I
wait
hope
a minute. Yo, bro. I didn't hear nothing you said. Just did the jail tutorial, but I gotta get out of jail free card, bro. I forgot.
Yes, sir.
How do I use a get out of jail free card?
just
Yeah, so you open your backpack at the top of the screen by the chat bar, and then you scroll through it until you find it in the list, and then you press and drag. There you go.
Yeah, you left. Yeah, so actually, I did file a complaint against an officer like 4 days ago. Although what you're saying has been implemented today, and I've been waiting for 4 days. When I was denied the supervisor by an officer, nothing was done till now. And being point blank, I'm gonna declare war on PD because now PD is so fucking corrupt. You know, the days where you were at PD before you left, PD was good. Now, trust me, PD is a shithole. See, I've known you. I know John McClane. I know Chicago. Jake Fell. What's his name? Also Kyle. You're the good ones that I know of. Otherwise, it's a bunch of trolls who don't know what the fuck they're doing. They just want to either be power tripping or just arrest people for no reason, and no one goes punished for anything. So yeah, and if someone actually does do something, they just end up leaving PD and rejoining the next day. Clean slate, nothing happened. And this doesn't make any sense to me, actually. Wow. See, this is the fun part of being in PD. If someone does know actually how to roleplay and who actually does know his part in PD, what are the rules, what to do, what not to do. But having stupid officers who don't know what the fuck they're doing, they just go around arresting people, accusing people of stuff they did not do just to get some arrests. I mean, no, this is fucked up. And one more thing is that the favoritism that's been going on in PD is sickening actually. Because, for example, I've been in PD, and you remember you did my interview. So I've been in PD for like what, 6 months, and then Lady V joins PD. She gets the LG position while I'm still stuck at MG, which is stupid. I mean, she joined like 3 months after I joined. I was suited when she came, and she got the LG position, and I'm still in MG, and I was denied a promotion. And then they deny most of the MGs that were with me the promotion. We stay where we are, which is just stupid. And then to top it all off, they go ahead and they put a badged officer as a DFG. and along with Clovis, I mean, no, that is stupid. And I'm gonna tell you this, and mark my words, PD is gonna lose a lot of good officers, and that's gonna be very soon, based on what's going on right now.
Military's going through the same thing.
See, the thing is now, okay, if this is a role play game, and let me be, quite frank about this. If this is a role play game, and if they are doing things here based on IRL stuff, if someone goes to complain about an officer IRL, okay, and I'm talking about this being in the States, because this is not how we do it in here, but in the States, every police officer has a body cam, right? Okay, it does. Man. It does. See, the thing is, it does. Because, for example, now every one of you guys, as officers, should have their body cam running all the time, correct? Me, as a civilian, I don't have to keep my body cam rolling all the time. So, if some officer did something wrong to me, and I came to the police station and I filed a complaint against this guy, okay? For example, this officer, let's say, for example, I wanted to file a complaint against Jake, and I go like, okay, Jake did blah blah blah, and I want to file a complaint against him. You guys should go and check his body cam to to see if my claims are correct or not. So if I was correct, Jake has to be punished accordingly. If not, okay, then nothing should be done because you guys are going to be like, yes, we did watch his body cam. He did not do anything wrong, and he's good. But asking civilians to provide body cam when they wanted to complain about an officer. Listen, for example, the other day when I was arrested and I told Jake what happened, he accused me of killing someone and discharging my weapon, although I did not discharge my weapon, nor did I kill anyone. Uh, and he just arrested me and put me in jail. And when I asked for a supervisor, he denied me that right, and he did not give me a supervisor. So, and I had 3 officers who saw this happen, and no one did anything. For example, if the thing happened, so for example, when I was arrested the other day, it was like 4 days ago, and I got arrested. He threw me in jail. He denied me the fact that I could get a supervisor, and I was jailed for like 125 minutes, and then I had to get out of jail free card, so I left the jail and I came right back into PD, and I asked them to file a complaint against this guy. They were like, okay, he's not on, blah 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 blah. So I kept waiting. I was like, okay, I'm gonna wait. He's supposed to post it. I kept waiting. Up to this date, nothing happened. Even Jake knows about my issue, and I talked to him yesterday. Actually, I know it might not be something from his side, but yeah, nothing is being done. See, if they actually did get the officer, I mean, 4 days he's not on. This doesn't make any sense to me. An officer being off for like 4 days, especially when I know he's on all the time. So 4 days and you cannot even get a body cam from an officer. I mean, that is corruption. Trust me. Yeah, but I mean, as you said, if the thing is like you guys cannot connect the dots and the timelines between the complaint and the actual thing that happened. Okay, what if I complain on the same moment that the thing happened? Does it take 4 days for you guys to get the footage? Although he was online when I did the complaint. No, it doesn't make any sense. I mean, when we were in PD, if one of us used to fuck up, they would call us right away and blah blah blah. Come to my office right now. Blah blah blah. Give me your body cam. Do not leave PD. This is how we used to be treated, and I guess Jake knows that. When it was Hence before, and what's his name, Clovis now. This is how things are going right now. But I guess recently, since PD is starting to be corrupt, they'll go easy and they'll just wait for a couple of days, and then the officer's gonna be like, "Yeah, we don't have the body cam. It's been a long time, and we deleted it, although it's not posted on
All right,
the
can I
booking
say
info."
something?
Yeah, sure, Jake.
All right, so I talked to that officer. However, some things got brought up to my attention. So I asked the angels, what Whiskey is telling you is correct. Unless you guys have body cam coming in to make a complaint after the fact, we need to have proof. Now, let me use this as an example. We will still review officer's body cam during our arrest. If a civilian asks for a supervisor, has a discrepancy, we will review that. Now, in your circumstance, if there's not a supervisor on, then there's nothing we can do.
Yeah, see, there was a supervisor on. The thing is, and Whiskey, let me tell you what happened. I was arrested. He accused me of stuff that I didn't do. He gave me violations that I didn't do, and then he did not have someone to. He did not have a car, so he asked for transportation. Chicago came to pick us up. Chicago right now is CG, I guess, so she's an LG. So she came to pick us up. When she came, he did not tell me, okay, he's your supervisor. You can talk to her. He kept quiet, and I kept asking for a supervisor. The moment we reached PD, in the parking lot at the at PDG, I was like, I need a supervisor right now. So he was like, here's Chicago. She's your supervisor. You can talk to her. I was like, okay. I started talking to Chicago, and she was like, hold on, I cannot hear you. Something is wrong with my mic. I'm gonna relog. So she logged off, and she was logging back in, and he wanted to take me to jail. And I was like, no, you cannot take me to jail. I want to talk to my supervisor. So he was like, okay, you can talk to Kyle. I was like, I started with Chicago, and I'm going to complete with Chicago. He was like, okay, as you wish. And then he took me up and he put me in the jail cell. I mean, how fucked up is that?
So,
And I did complain,
so,
and nothing happened.
so here's the thing: is you don't get to pick your supervisor. All right, even if you started with Chicago, something came up, she was no longer there. He offered you another supervisor.
Unit 212, be
And
advised.
you're like, no, I
We
want.
have
You
some
said
company
no, I
outside
want
of PD.
Chicago. You don't get to pick your
Yeah, I was
supervisor.
just gonna
You
say
just
that
get
this is
to.
Unit 351. We have
We give you
company
one.
outside on the
They
green
work it
grass.
out. No, I told you I was gonna look at it. I will still look at it, but at the end of the day,
Unit 212, currently out on mission patrol. I'll be there once I'm done. I'm almost done.
that officer was in the wrong.
Unit 351 currently at PDG inside the building.
See, the thing is, when you said that, I don't get to pick and choose. Yeah, this case is when, let's say, for example, I just got into PDG and they get me whiskey, and I go like, no, I don't want this guy. I want someone else. And they
No need for
at
that.
this point, yeah, you can tell me, no, you don't get to pick and choose. This is your supervisor. Take it or leave it. But if I start talking to Chicago, to Whiskey, and Whiskey goes
The
like,
person
hold on,
that
I
did
just
it
can't
just
hear you.
got
Just give me a
banned.
second. I'm going to relog. Then, yes, he's my supervisor I got, and I'm going to go on and talk to him. You cannot just keep
And what
throwing me
if?
as you like, you know?
And what
Doesn't
if
make any sense.
Whiskey didn't come back? Okay, we don't know if
Okay,
something
hold on.
came up.
Yeah, hold on. If Whiskey told me that I cannot hear you, there's something wrong with my mic. He typed it in the chat, and he was like, something is wrong with my mic. I cannot hear you. Just give me a second. I'm going to relog. Okay. He did not say I'm going to have to leave, blah, blah, blah. So how long does it take someone to relog? A minute, right? So if it takes a minute for someone to relog, I guess he should just wait for a minute, two at most. If she doesn't come back, then he goes like, okay, the supervisor that was supposed to talk to you logged off, did not come back. So here's the other supervisor. Take it or leave it. Uh, this is the only option now you have. So if you want to talk to him, you can. If you don't want, you're gonna go to jail. But he did not give me a second. The moment she logged off, he goes like, okay, here's Kyle. You want to talk to him? Fine, you don't. I'm taking you to jail. So yeah, this is not how things work. She said, I'm coming back. I just want to relog. So why did he do that? I don't
Well,
get it.
again, if what if she didn't come back? You know, he gave you another supervisor so you could handle your allegations. Mind you, they're allegations because you don't have body cam to back it up. So we need, like like Whiskey said, it it's best that you cover yourself with body cam too. Then I had a guy or yesterday come in to lobby with proof. I'll review it all day long. Then I'll go get the officer's proof so I get both sides, and then we'll handle it. I'm aware because that's what the angels told me yesterday. Um, I, and again, we can also at any time look under booking and arrest and go over any officer's body cam, and just review it for procedures. But I mean, we just went through this DXB, so I'm not saying your stuff hasn't been your complaint is unnoticed. It's just that there was a procedure that we were dropping because it wasn't the right way. And NRP, they made it this way because there's so many people trying to troll the police department and get officers in trouble and cause a big mutiny. We need to have complaints on both sides. We need to have um, evidence instead of allegations. And I get NRP, IRL, that's not how it works. But again, this is in game, like Whiskey was saying, and we have to follow certain guidelines. Because I mean, you can ask Whiskey. We were talking about this for over an hour yesterday, and then I brought it up to admin, and we got clarification from higher up than admin. So we're going to do it the right way now. We're going to recommend everybody civilian wise to screen record or screenshot. That way we have some kind of time, date, stamp, officer's name stuff.
See,
Now,
sometimes I get arrested. Jake, hold on.
if
Sometimes I do
an
get arrested
what we're
and I do troll around. But if someone does something, let's say, for example, you want to arrest me, you do go ahead and you arrest me. I start trolling around. But if you put me in jail, I'm not gonna go and file a complaint just for that. yeah, I'm trolling. I'm just giving you a hard time. I don't want this guy to pat me down. I don't want this. I don't want that. This happened. This that. But it's just me messing around with you guys. But when I actually do something that, see something that was done wrong, yes, I would come and I would actually file a complaint, and I would keep, coming back for the complaint.
No. Yeah. No. I'm gonna tell you this. We started a new process. Even if a civilian comes into the lobby without body cam, we are documenting officers' names and such on. Now, if it becomes a popular officer's name that comes up multiple times, then we can bleed that up to our IA division, and they can start investigating and seeing if there's been any other issues, or start looking at that officer while on duty and see if there's any other issues. So it's not like your complaint has been gone unnoticed. We started doing procedures on this. NRP, if you think this department's corrupt, I mean, I wouldn't be here. Okay, we're trying to fix things. Things don't go according to plan all the time in people's eyes, but I wouldn't be here if department was corrupt.
Okay, tell me something and please be super honest about it. It's gonna be between me, you, and Whiskey. But deep down inside, you being passed for promotion from a CG to a DFG, and some badged officer gets that position. Didn't you feel that you were like thrown aside? I mean, you deserve it more than she does. She came from some other server, and I'm gonna be so honest about it. She came from some other server just because this guy knows her. She gets promoted to DFG for how
No,
long?
you don't
I
know.
know you,
You
and
don't
I
know
know
the
what you've been
history.
doing.
There is a backstory behind that, and at the end of the day, yeah, I was upset. I'll be honest. I've told everybody, but at the end of the day, FGs can pick their own DFGs, and that's what happened. And there's nothing we can do about it. I've moved on.
You
My
can't
time
do
will
anything
come.
about it because it's not in your hands, Jake. Whiskey, just give us a second. I know you want to say something, but something that you guys should get. I mean, this is your right. You've been in this server, in this PD for like 7 months, busting your ass, doing all the work, going outside, getting arrests, blah blah blah. You're here, you're there. You're following up with complaints with people, trying to educate people in PD. And then when the DFG position opens, they go and get someone from some other server just cause Straight Jacket knows this person, and they just promote him from a badged officer to DFG. No, that is stupid, and this is called corruption and favoritism, actually. Because if they're gonna do things by the book, you're supposed to be the DFG, not that person. I mean, if you come and look at the army,
DXP.
Ben Coomer, who was a civilian when I was a vested officer, sorry to say that, but I was a vested officer. Ben Coomer was a civilian. He's an FD now. See, this is how things should go. If someone is to go to a faction, they're supposed to be promoted based on their work, not based on if I know this person, I don't. So, okay, I've been in PD now. Do I get to come back to PD and just go back to an MG right away? No, that's not going to happen, right?
DXP. In this NRP, in the server rules, it states the FG gets to pick their DFG. That's the rules. So at the end of the day, the only thing you can do is you can put on NRP on Discord, you can put feedback, give feedback, and see if the developers want to change that rule. But until that happens, there's no corrupt. He could pick anybody who he wants, and he chose. And I had to accept it, and my time will come eventually.
Yeah, okay. As per the rules, as you said, he gets to pick his DFGs. But if he was actually loyal to you guys, okay, and this is what's actually supposed to be to happen. I mean, if you're talking common sense, okay, I'm DFG right now, and I've seen that Jake and, let's say, for example, Whiskey, they've been in PD, they've been doing their job so well. I mean, remember when you got the LG position before I did? You and what's his name, Flacco. Remember that day? I was so happy for you guys, although we were peers. And I honestly, to be honest, I didn't get a bit angry. Okay, when both of you got the position, I was so happy for you guys because I know that you guys do deserve it. Okay, you've been working so hard. You know the rules so well. So yeah, you do get the position. So if we were talking about him getting to choose his DFGs, yes, if he was doing things right and he was to give the people that actually deserve it, he's supposed to give you guys, either you or some other guy. Even Clovis does not deserve it. Honestly, Clovis does not leave PD whatsoever. I've seen him outside in the streets ever since I left PD, just once, and that was by mistake, maybe at HB. He never leaves PD. He's always in there, just throwing orders, trying to give people reps, and he only goes out to the airport when there's training. I don't know if he still does that or not, but if we're coming to the main point, yeah, if the chief was to do you guys right, he was supposed to put you guys, not get someone from other server because he knows that person, and promote him from a badged officer to a DFG. This is doing you guys wrong.
What's up, Oakley?
You said what?
What you doing, brother? You alright?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do get you, and I'm not talking about conspiring against someone or trying to throw someone off his place, but I was just talking about what's going on in people's minds, and this is the truth, honestly, because whatever Jake says, okay, and whatever you say, but I know that in the back of his head, and I'm 100% sure about that, he is super mad that, okay, I do deserve this position. Why did that person get it? Okay, regardless of what he says, even if he keeps saying that, no, it's fine, I don't care, my time's gonna come, but in the back of his head, he's pissed off. And other officers are pissed off. I know that, and I'm 100% sure of that. He's a human being. I'm a human being. This is, common sense to human beings. This is how we are made. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I'm not talking about the negativity side, but I'm talking about, let's say, for example, Jake is not someone who's power hungry, and I know that. Okay, so if Jake was thriving to get the what do you call the FG position, it's not because he's power hungry or he just wants to boss people around. It's because he wants to try to make a difference. Okay, because I know Jake. But some other people might go like, yeah, I want the DFG position, and once they get to the DFG position, it's just because they have the name of the DFG, and then they just don't give a fuck about what's going on. They don't know what they're doing, as long as I just have the name tag of me being a DFG, and that's it. I do respect when someone fights for a position when he actually wants to make a change, he actually wants to do something right. But when someone else gets the position and they don't know what they're doing and they're not actually delivering what they're supposed to do, then yeah, this is the problem. I mean, honestly, I would vouch for Jake day and night for the TFG position because he does know what he's doing and he does deserve it. But some other people don't. I know you guys are now under the leadership of Red and you're going to support him no matter what. But uh, to me, for example, if I was in PD, I wouldn't let that slide. This is actually what this was the reason why I left PD, and Jake knows. When I was passed on promotion time after time for people who don't actually deserve that position, I was like, uh, yeah, I'm gonna just leave. JT is red, and it's a straight jacket. It's the same person. So yeah, some people might be able to just swallow their pride and just get along with it. Some people can't, and I'm one of the people who just can't watch shit like this happen and just stay quiet. I'm not trying to put you guys. I'm not trying to put you guys around, but yeah, I'm just talking. No, man, I'm not into blue books and stuff like that. This is honestly, this is for pussies. And I told a couple of officers if my problem was not solved, and although I filed the complaint before this thing got in motion, which was today, what you're talking about, I did the complaint like 4 days ago. Nothing was done. So I was like, and I told Chicago that I was like, if nothing was done with my complaint, I used to respect PD, and until I see something done about this, I'm gonna keep respecting PD. But the moment I see that my complaint went down the shithole, then yeah, I'm gonna be one of the trolls that just keep fucking with PD, shooting them whenever he sees them, because it's not against you guys personally, but it's against PD as a whole. Because if you can't even just file a simple complaint and have it dragged for like days, I mean, arresting someone is so easy for you guys. You can just arrest someone. I'm not talking about you personally, but I'm talking in general as PD. You can arrest someone, throw them in jail, do whatever the fuck you want, and then if someone wants to file a complaint, you have to provide body cam. You have to do this. You have to do that. But when it's for you guys, um, yeah, you can do whatever you want. This is not how things are supposed to be done. And before the body cam thingy was implemented today, anything prior to that should have been handled correctly, actually. So I'm telling you guys, and I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna be a troll from starting today. Actually, Jake, Whiskey, no hard feeling, guys. If I shoot at you guys, it's not personal. Trust me. Do not take it personally. I like both of you. We're still gonna be friends at the end of the day. But after all, this is a game, and I'm gonna be one of the trolls who keep fucking with PD. No, no, I do not tase. I just shoot. I do not tase. I know that's abused, and I do not tase someone out of his vehicle. But I just, I enjoy shooting, and I'm gonna shoot from far away just to, fuck with you guys. Because at least if the officers are gonna arrest us for no reason, we're gonna give them a reason to arrest us for. But being just, arrested for, just because I can arrest you, no, this is not gonna happen. Yeah. See, at the end of the day, between me, you, Jake, Chicago, Kyle, and John McClane, and those officers that I actually know and actually like, to us, it's gonna be like shootouts, RPs. It's not out of hate to you guys, but it's out of hate for the PD itself right now. But with you guys, yeah, as you said, it's a shootout. It's for fun. So yeah, why not? To be honest, when I was a cop, I used to hate it when someone teased me out of my car and just shot me and killed me. I mean, this is weak. But shooting at a police's car would give them a chance to just try to get out of the car and shoot back. It would be like kind of fair, not very fair, but it would give them a chance at least. And it's not against the rules, so it's fine. Yeah, yeah, I know. You left PD in this server and you went to PD in some other server. I've seen your videos actually. You're posting them. Yeah, yeah, I know. I've seen a couple of your videos. Actually, when you just disappeared, I was like, where did he go? It was you and what's his name? Yakuza. I stayed in touch with Yakuza. Actually, I do have his number. We stayed in touch for a while, and then he got so busy and he just disappeared. I guess he just deleted the game. He left PD and he left the game for a while, and then he came back. He joined the medical faction, and then he left the game itself again. He just deleted it. So, and then it's been a while now since he just disappeared. Yeah, I know Yakuza is one of the good guys. And to be honest, if you guys stayed and did not leave, trust me, PD would have been way more different than what it is right now. Because honestly speaking, you were the good guys at PD. You knew what you're doing. You were making things like fun. But the moment you guys left, and I did talk to Yakuza about it, and I was like, "Why the fuck did you leave?" And he was like, "Man, Clovis is corrupt, and I'm not gonna stay in somewhere where I've got a corrupt leader." So I was like, "At least you know, hang on, stay in PD, and things might change." And I was like, "Nah, man, I'm not gonna keep up with it." So he just left. And I guess you left for the same reason at that time. I don't know if it was the same, but yeah, that's what I heard at least. To be honest, I think one of the main reasons that made Yakuza leave the game is he was building a house recently, and he got so busy with that. This is the last update I got with him from him. He was like, "I'm so busy with the construction workers and with the engineers and blah blah blah, and I actually don't have time. I have to stay between work, family, and this build stuff, and it's a headache. And I actually don't have time for the game. So yeah, I'm just gonna delete it and just do my thing." Nice. I mean, see, that's the difference. When someone does something, he tries to, he ranks, and he does actually get to the position that he wants. Yeah, this is how things should be done, not not the favoritism that's going on here. Yeah, exactly. I mean, there are some good guys who are actually willing to teach people who just come into the PD. I mean, I used to get some guys when I got a hold of all the rules and I understood everything. I used to try to train those new guys who come. I'll try to give them the most of my time that I can, just to get them to understand the rules, the stuff that's gonna happen, all those hidden stuff that they should know about. But at the end of the day, when you look at it, someone, I'm not going to keep mentioning names, but someone will just come like, okay, you're going to have to do this training. You're going to have to do this training. And he just keeps repeating just to show you that, okay, I'm in power and I have to just force my power on you. This doesn't make any sense. I mean, if you want to lead, lead by example. Do not lead just by giving orders, you know? Yeah, and that's how I used to do it. I used to take someone with me. We used to go out, go on patrol, show them what to do, how to do it, what macros to use, when to do this, when to do that, what are the things that he should do, what are the things that he should avoid. Because NRP, you know that being an officer, uh, you might be jailed by an admin or by you lose your badge just for something stupid that you've done, thinking that you're doing the right thing, right? You know, the other day I had like this super slow car. I just won out of the crate and I was so bored. I wanted a police chase. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna tease a police officer into chasing me. So I kept bumping into his car and I made him actually follow me. So he turned up his sirens and he started following me. He did not throw any macros, but he kept chasing me. I was able to lose him, in like a couple of minutes. It was so easy. The next time I did it again with a bit faster car, but I had another officer. I bumped into his car and he started chasing me. I kept losing him and just looking for him again. And I ended up losing him and then crashing into someone and he started talking shit. So I went out of my car and I killed him. So he came and he wanted to shoot me, or tase me, sorry, so that he can, arrest me. I ended up killing this officer because, I'm not going to let him arrest me. Yeah, I know. But see, let me suggest something at least. You can just, put it up with admins, with Red, and try to get things working just like that. Just as you said, when someone does an arrest, some of the higher ups who are on should be in charge at least at that point. For example, I know none of you can stay online like 24/7, but you should keep shifts. I mean, okay, Whiskey, when can you be on? Usually I'm on from this to this. Okay, Jake, when can you be on? I can be on from this to this. So, okay, you're going to be in charge of being the person who keeps records of all the jailing that happens between this time and this time. You can keep, 1 or 2 officers who keep taking screenshots, and then you have to go back and revise the body cams that are actually posted, because they keep posting body cams on the booking info. But trust me, I know that no one revises those videos, as in no one. Yeah, I mean, once the videos are just posted, someone has to be in charge of looking after those videos, some higher up. At least, if Clovis just has to sit down in the PD and just do nothing, at least give him something to do, which is, watch those videos, see if there's something wrong. Although I don't, he knows nothing, but at least he might know something. So, yeah, give it to someone who can actually just revise those videos, see what's been done wrong. Because I'm 100% sure that if they keep revising those videos, they're gonna find a lot of mistakes. Can't promise you that, but I'll try my best. I'll try to check the name before I start shooting. Yeah. Yeah, okay. See you, man.